Ugh. I'm about to go pick up some Amazon Flex packages. A lot of people have been asking me how the hell I applied for this place because they have like ten companies in there that are contractors. Um, but at the same time, you're able to be your own boss at the same time. I've done Uber, I've done Lyft, I've done Grubhub, I've done most of these side hustles. But at the end of the day, they're not even a job. They're basically extra money on the side from what you work at. There's actually somebody right now, as I speak, delivering an Amazon package to the door from one of them contractors that works that work at the Amazon location in Rochester. It took me quite a while to get, you know, it took me quite a while to get there because I couldn't find the location in Rochester, but I mean it was right there. They just don't have a big logo up front. They got a little sign on the side that says Amazon Flex. Um, One of the things that I really hated was I actually applied for one of these contracted companies through Amazon, and I was there. I was scheduled like at 1:10, and it wasn't until like 45 minutes later that the interview somewhat started. But they were just checking if everybody was there for the interview. I mean, how are you gonna be able to interview a group at once you know when everybody's an individual person? Everybody has their own way of expressing themselves and why they want to work for that place. But that just makes the job like anybody can do it, which is true. Anybody could do it that has a license, that has an authorization to work in the United States. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like I seen one back was it for the abstract for driving, and this dude had like a 2-page abstract. Like, dude, you got so many fucking accidents. Take a fucking a defensive driving course. You know what I mean? I don't think this is like a complete like a 40 plus hour job. No, it's individually. Like, you take it on a block. You might have offers, you might not have offers, but at the same time, you're only gonna get like 80 to 75 bucks, maybe 95, 97. Haven't yet delivered during the holidays, but probably even more. And like you see, I'm not even using like one of the big vans. I'm using a Honda Fit, which according to the prices right now, it varies from $20 to $25 for the tank on this car, since gas is like 305 or 285. I put the regular. Doesn't really matter. Regular plus. I think it's the same shit. But I mean, if you're able to cut the price in half of delivery, then all the profits are for you. The faster you're able to deliver, the better it is. But at the same time, situations vary. Most suburb places, like the house will be not on the curb. It'll be like, you have to walk quite a distance to get to the house. Rocky pathways. I do not recommend going in the rocky pathway because you're able to, get a flat unless you got the Kevlar tires, which most people don't want to pay that price for those type of tires. Or if you have a thicker size tire that's able to handle, a puncture with a rock or something like that. But like I said, it's not a full time job. You can work 40 hours plus, but that varies depending on the day and if they have enough work for everybody in general. Like I said, these contracted people or contracted companies are through Amazon. They get most of the package. They get 300 plus packages a day. Maybe 10, 12 hours a day from the time they open to the time they close. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. I only saw an offer for like 9:45. I hadn't seen any offers earlier than that. But I mean, in 2 or 3 days, you can make like maybe three to $400, which is fine for the average person. For the average paycheck that you see, an average person that works for like McDonald's in the fast food industry. Your fast food industry will only get paid like, I don't know, $11.75 or something like that. But I mean, that's good money for those who have a small car like this, who are able to like have a budget or live by themselves. But for a person that has a family, I don't think this is a great job for those type of people. Unless it's just some side money, to buy your kids clothes or shoes, you know what I mean? Or even out some payments or bills that you have, But that's about it. Vehicle to vehicle. I do not recommend having a small vehicle. I have a Buick Verano, and I was only able to fit like 14 packages, and these are like huge fucking boxes. Excuse my language. But yeah, I mean, and then you're gonna mess up the interior. You're trying to fit all the pieces of boxes in your car, which in this car is spacious. The room is, you actually can fit one person up front and most of the packages in the back. I fit about 40 to 50 packages in this car. That includes envelopes and boxes of different sizes, but it depends. Like, you have huge boxes, I don't think I would be able to fit, like, huge boxes, maybe like 4 or 5 boxes in here that are big, but that's about it. That's how much room this car has. But if you have a minivan or a SUV that, you're able to pull down the seats, probably fit even more. If you need any information, just leave a comment down below. I'll try to reply back. Make sure you put your email on there, or I'll just attach a comment on there with your name and your question, and I'll reply back on there. I mean, it's first time doing a YouTube video anyway. My other YouTube videos were, just fooling around, but this information was useful to you, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I'll make another video after I pick up packages today.